You're still watching The Marketplace. Let's now delve into some labor-related matters, because the Minister for Employment and Labor Relations, Ignatius Bafoiwa, has hinted that the tripartite committee has agreed to receive recommendations in determining the national minimum wage for this year. This is expected in 2 weeks' time, following an agreement between the government and organized labor. According to the minister, the 15-member committee is expected to consider some economic factors in determining the national daily minimum wage. He spoke to the media after the first meeting with the National Tripartite Committee in Accra.
It behoves on us to also make sure that workers are well catered for whenever we are determining this. Of course, government at this stage is also a key interested person, because in Ghana, government is also a major employer. Besides that, we are also a regulator. So we also have a role to play in this. So we met today, and then the process is that normally at our first meetings, we are not able to determine the minimum wage. It's not that we disagree, but the process is that we meet and then set the process. And the process is that normally after this meeting, we put in place a technical committee, which will consider all happenings within the economy, things like inflation, things like the rate of growth of the economy and what have you, and then submit their report to us. Then we'll meet again as a constituent body and consider the report of the technical committee. So that is exactly what we have done today. We have agreed that the technical committee should submit its report within 2 weeks' time, after which another National Tripartite Committee will be convened to look at their report. Their report is usually not taken as a final product. It is also negotiated. So I just want you, perhaps as the mouthpiece of the public, to know, so that when you are turning out something, you know the process, and then you let them know exactly what the expectations should be.
And that was the Employment Minister, Ignatius Bafoiwa. Also, the General Secretary of the Ghana Traders Trade Union Congress, that's the TUC, Dr. Yalba, believes that the recommendations will be favorable to all parties.
Yes. And I have nothing more to say than what the minister said. It is a consultative process, as he has just said, and is determined by the tripartite partners. The chairman is the minister. He has spoken to you. The employers president, and then the TUC secretary general representing organized labor. Now we have agreed that 2 weeks from now, the technical committee will have to submit its report to the chairman, who is the Minister for Employment. As soon as he receives the report, he has assured us that he's going to reconvene the National Tripartite Committee meeting. Then the process of negotiation starts. So we are hoping that the technical committee will bring their report as expected, and then once that is done, the process starts. And as the minister assured you, once we are done and we have concluded the negotiation, we will have another press conference, and there we can talk a bit more about many other things. Some are proposing even more, but that's why we need the technical work to be done. I don't want to preempt what they are going to do. It is very sad that this COVID thing has come to disrupt everything. We should have determined minimum wage for 2021 in 2020. But by law, by April ending, we should finish. But we didn't. We met somewhere in September, October, and said, let's wait. Because that was the time some employers were sacking some workers. That was the time they were reducing salaries. And that was not the time to negotiate. Because if you negotiate during that time, you won't get anything. It looks like gradually we are recovering, but it's very gradual, and we are hoping that this time the employers and government and organized labor will reach a deal which will make all of us satisfied. So I do not want to preempt what the technical committee is going to do. Let's wait for their report, and there will be more time, inshallah, to discuss this.